You don't know my story. Gospel energy. So, those of you guys out there, you feel you have a story to tell, it's time to speak it. You guys, there's some clarity that's coming through as you see other readers posting. I was trying to figure out, and I said yesterday, people be waiting on God to come through. I say, God is the author. God is not the author of confusion, right? So you didn't know your story. You couldn't see your story clearly, right? You couldn't put the pieces together to get the story is what I'm hearing. But it's coming. The story is the story that you need to see about your life, meaning your prophecy, it's being fulfilled, however way you want to look at it. And this is like spirit telling you to tell these energies, tell these people, they don't know your story. People have been projecting onto you. People have been assuming things about you. A lot of you guys, you got to understand, let's break this down even further. We got cities, we got towns, we got states, we got governments, right? Some of you guys, you have karmic, we talked about this karmic energy. You guys have karmic family members. Some of you guys, okay, let's take it to where you live, where you grew up. Some of you guys had your reputations bashed in the communities you grew up in, all right? Some of you guys grew up and you had this go on further. Some of you guys, you don't realize the ties your family had in the community you grew up in and how they all work together to stop you, some way, shape, form, or fashion. These messages are coming out in these readings. And so I always like to break them down. If I feel like it resonates, something resonates for me, I know it might resonate for you. For myself, I have an aunt who is an ex-police officer, okay? I have a cousin who is a state trooper for the state of Massachusetts. You think any of these people help me? Okay. So I had another day, I got an epiphany. And we talking about, family ties, these blood ties, these karmic ties, these things. Blood is thicker than water. Yeah, why? Here's what I'm gonna say with this. Let's really dig deep. Because this is something that has blocked a lot of you chosen ones. Family is thicker than water. Blood is thicker than water. This and this and that. But for you, who has been there for you? Who's been sitting back watching y'all? Who have you guys voiced your grievances to at first, to be ignored, to be shunned, to be shamed by your family first, then your community? There's a strategic way this is happening. A lot of you guys, you have older aunts, cousins who have been jealous of you since you came into this existence. A lot of you guys, you understand how much shifting around and hiding has been done, how much has been going on behind the scenes when it comes to you. It takes a lot for a whole community to think one person is crazy. You feel like you got everyone coming up against you? It's within your community? Okay, so that's one. That's one. Then some of you guys have family members who have done some things. Some of you guys, this is not me, you. Some of you guys have things that have happened in your families that you feel like your family has played a part in, has played a hand in when it comes to your life. There are some things that you can't prove, but you know what you feel. This is another message for you, okay? Like I said, just like you and your brother and sister or siblings, if you have any, y'all have that sibling rivalry. Well, so did your parents' family and their cousins and their siblings, and it's always been this way. A lot of you guys, some of these people that were in positions of power in your family, they held this certain level of power or stature because of their job. But the thing here is they weren't doing it right. And here's the thing, with a lot of you guys that are chosen, this is why you're attacked. Because people hold these titles and these statuses, and they do things because they never think that you will wake up. Why don't they think you'll ever see it? Because they're working on you every day. Why are they working on you? Why me? Because you can see. So now, I said, God comes in like a thief in the night. They think the devil is the stealer of joy, but the Most High is going to come in and snatch right from underneath these people what brings them joy, tearing you down. So these people are losing jobs, positions, I heard royalties, assets. Most High is moving like a thief in the night because a lot of these people went up against you for one small little thing when they could have just been honest. These people are holding, before you were even born, these people did things. And when these people received a prophecy of your birth, because they did, your family's very spiritual, hence why you are. Don't ever get it confused. These gifts come from your family. When they got these prophecies, you would think they start changing their lives. Oh, there's a chosen one in the family. They know this. You weren't supposed to know that. You were the one. That they were supposed to be nurturing and loving on and helping instead of doing the opposite. But now you see the truth. Now these people are running. Now these people ain't calling you. These people used to be all in your face. Oh, I love you. I love you. You haven't heard from them in years. You're wondering, like, what's going on with this person? I haven't talked to them in a while. It's because they're trying to figure out if you know that they've been concealing themselves, who they really are. Know thyself. So like I said, we got police officers that are within your family. I heard like moles, the rats, whoever these people are, they ain't law-abiding citizens. Some of you have felt that. Others of you, state troopers, let's take it up a notch. Why are you having issues within your state? Let's leave the city alone. Why is your state coming up against you? You got state troopers following you. You guys feeling this state trooper energy, the presence of state troopers around you? You ever notice there's more state troopers in your area than regular police? Okay. So you got it from that level. You have people in positions of power in courthouses selling your information, as you saw that reader say. How does all these people know my business? Because they're all working together behind the scenes. All of these entities that have your personal information, while you guys are out here talking about the gang stalking that you're going on, they're the ones doing it. So last night when I said the justice system and blah, 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 it's not everybody. Everybody in the justice system is not corrupt. But just like everybody in the spiritual community isn't either. There are some spiritualists who are healed and don't use their position or title to bring harm or steal from others. But in the justice system, there are people who use their position, their title, their class, their clout, who they know. Same thing with when you go to court. It's the same thing in the courthouse. People get paid to lose documents. People get paid to shred things. People get paid to hide things. People get paid to take your information from these buildings that are supposed to protect it and give it to fucking criminals. Just saying. God says speak. So y'all want to know why y'all are being gang stalked and harassed. It's because these people that sit high and want to judge you are doing wrong by you. God's going to show you. God's going to show you who in your life is doing this. Some of you guys are wondering how these people keep getting away with stuff. It's because they have people that are protecting them. And it's different for everybody. When it came to my brother, I knew something happened within my family. And that's all I'm going to say. I got a state trooper cousin, a friggin' police officer aunt. Didn't nobody know nothing. No one could, look into anything. No one could see what really happened. Not to mention, my brother goes to the beach. All the pictures I have of my brother, he was in some water. I told y'all, he drowned almost as a child and was saved. That was his near-death experience, my older brother. And I think that's why he suffered from asthma after that. Because he drowned and they resuscitated him and brought him back to life. One time. So how now does he pass away and end up in some fucking river and nobody knows what happened? It's just another black man dead. No. That I'm uncovering as well, believe me. That man that reached out to my cousin and said, your brother's dead if you care. I'm trying to figure out who that man was. I'm trying to figure out if that's someone that my police officer aunt was covering for. I'm trying to make it make sense. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? This is bigger than love. This comes down to what's right and what's wrong. And when you're a medium and you're called to bring justice for a person that's not here, you don't stop until that person says, I need my justice, and it's done. This is bigger than us. We are just the physical vessels to get these things done. So people that want to come up against you, this is what they stand to receive. Karma. Because God says, not my people, not my chosen. They are here for something. And people want to keep playing. People want to think that you're not God and you can't say, okay, well, they sure as hell ain't. They're not. So let's turn this around. Who we talking to? Y'all didn't die because you're favored. They tried it. You hear the song, right? Just listen for a second. I don't own the rights to the music, but what comes is what comes. Stop yelling, please. God favors you for a purpose. Sagittarius, there's my brother. Come through, be strong. Come through, be strong. Ace of Swords, the God's truth. From my angel. So you can believe the medium, or you can believe these people that have been trying to lie to the medium. So what else is coming out for y'all? The truth about a death. A lot of y'all, you're about to, there's a family there's a family that's gone through something similar to mine. You're about to learn the truth about a death. It's time. You've been thinking about this a lot. The past, 6 of Cups, you've been reminiscing. I know my cameras, I didn't plan on having myself be seen. God said enough. I told y'all God comes through like a thief in the night. He's the ultimate snatcher of joy. Because y'all think you're going to keep playing in these positions that you hold, thinking you higher and mightier than. God sees all things, and I said when the year began, people in high places were losing those titles. You guys, what? You guys take an oath to uphold, protect, and serve. Why are these people out here going through this? There ain't nothing being done. So God said he gave y'all enough time to heed the warnings, to listen, and y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all want to keep playing with these moons and trying to manipulate people and scare people and all this weird stuff y'all be doing in your covens, in societies, gentlemen's clubs, whoever you are, wherever you are. Yeah, things are spirits talking to the chosen. Because they need to heal. You people don't get to control the destiny of the chosen. Sorry. These people are being forced on a path. And God said, there's nothing, like I said, that is under his hand that a human being can do. Damn. Yeah, hurry up. You know that energy of, oh no, I'm not going to say that, God. And it's the thing, people push you and they try to entice fear for so long. I said that tower comes and it has to. So this is what's happening right now. Truth is coming out. Y'all about to start to figure out what's going on. Some of y'all, brace yourself. Because as the plot thickens, as you continue to go down the rabbit hole, people are going to start coming to your mind that you never thought about. It's because spells and curses are breaking. People are going to get added to your situation that you didn't think of were involved. Spells are breaking. Okay? So this is what you need to know. Spells are breaking. And when they break, this is why you're able to see. Here's the thing. This is why people are doing spell work every day. It's not random. It's not just because they don't like you. People don't want to talk about the real issue. People are really obstructing justice and using black magic, manipulation, to steal from you, to harvest your energy, to throw you in jail. Pretty much take what you know, throw you in jail, throw away the key. This is what these people think they're going to do. Or hire some friggin' spiritual witch doctor that can take you out. This is how these people think. Because they listen to these karmic readers talking about, they went to a spiritual hitman, a spiritual witch doctor, and da-da-da-da-da, and have people in fear. But if you can see all that, what is there to fear? If you can see what they're doing, then you can also see what God is doing. This is the time for y'all to sit back and get these messages and downloads. Write them down. I said get a notebook. Your situation is coming together. The devil is the author of confusion. If I said God is coming through like a thief in the night, there's no more confusion. Where are all these messages coming from? God is coming through for you. You got to see it for what it is. This ain't you. This ain't your logical mind. Confirmation. God is saying, I'm exalting you. No one's going to know it's you if you don't speak up, if you don't stand for it. I said the table is being set. Come to the table. That's all I can do. You lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. These people are going to get what's coming to them. They were warned to pay attention to the signs. Thank you, Most High. And I told y'all last night, keep speaking up for yourselves. That's what they don't want. You are meant to be a leader through love. And your love might be different. I don't know if y'all can see these cards, but you're meant to be a leader through love. You only have the knowledge you have because you are a love and light individual. If you were dark, you wouldn't be able to see their darkness. I'm just saying. Count your blessings. It might be hard. Some of you guys, you got family that's a part of Masonic lodges. Some of y'all come from a family of Master Masons, is what I'm hearing. You got a female relative. Wow. You got a male relative spirit guide that's coming through. Thank you, Kenny, for the clarity. Some of y'all, you need to know your ancestors is telling you this is all about you. People want you to think it ain't about you. You ain't that important. This is all about you. And this is why these people are under judgment. This is why God is moving for you. Because truth is coming out. Didn't I say last night about the binding spells? The justice system. To chosen ones. Trying to bind them to their 3D version of law. Corrupt law. An unhealed police officer is just as bad as an unhealed spiritualist. I'm just saying. You use your childhood trauma and your wounding to inflict your power and your pain on other people because you can. No, you can't. That shit's falling. Police officers need to have like mental evaluations before they get these positions. This is what I'm saying, because these can't be mentally, balanced people. I'm speaking no lies. The Queen of Swords only speaks truth. I just heard fight for your rights. Like, ain't nothing illegal about you fighting for your rights, your equality, your peace. People are coming up against your peace. People in positions of authority. This is not your divine masculine. This is not a love message. This is a male who has a position of power. It came out in reverse. But when I picked it up, it flipped upright. So there are people within the justice system who are not abusing their power. But for the majority of you, they are. The justice system is not all corrupt. You guys need to know that justice is coming. There's also a divine masculine out here who is going to be receiving some form of justice. I don't know if things were spoken about you, put in reports, said over your life, whatever, but you're going to receive clearance. I heard yesterday, absolute absolution. Something here for a divine masculine, for many divine masculines, that they tried to, I heard put behind the jail, whatever. Yeah, that's not happening for you. You did nothing wrong. People want to cover their tracks. And this is why I am being forced to give these messages as they come, because this is happening in real time. Hence why I'm going live. If something has to be seen in the moment that needs to be expressed, readers out here, men or women, go out there and release that burden from somebody else. Help someone see the vision clearer. Help someone understand their visions a little bit better. Do what you got to do. But something out here is not ending for you. Something out here is not ending. Death in the reverse with the high priestess in reverse. In my situation, I'm seeing who's been trying to put an end to me. Down to the city level, state level. I'm seeing it. Spirit's showing me. And you guys will too. This is saying right here, those of you guys who have these positions to be this high priestess, this is not meant to stop for you. This is your life purpose. These people were told and warned to leave you alone. These people were told to heal. Just like you were told to 8 of Cups, so were they. But they couldn't be the bigger person. They had to prove that you were a bad person. They had to prove that you were doing some secretive shit. They had to say that you did death rituals and that you were a dark person. They had to shine a light on you that made you seem like you were anything but that which you are. Some of y'all, there's people in your family, let's take it a step further, that because you are spiritual have tried to put deaths on you. There are people in your family that have gone to law officials and said that you do death magic, you do rituals, you do dark magic, voodoo, blah, 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 and that you're responsible for the fucking thank you. Spirit says that's a lie, and that's being exposed as well. Y'all didn't do nothing to these people. Just because you can see what happened doesn't mean you was there. This is your gift. You're gifted gems from spirit to build. You're building your life. So what people want to build against it is on them. But you guys are to use the messages as gifts and as gems and as keys to see what's really going on. It's bigger than love. But you wouldn't have got here without healing. These people have not healed. These people are children at this. They don't know what they're doing. These people think that they can never get caught, that they're going to keep doing what they're doing to you. They're going to hide behind a title, protect and serve. But who has been protecting and serving you? Who has been doing that? Has it been these physical people that's out here talking about you? Have they been coming to your aid besides your divine feminine or your divine masculine? Where is your help? Where's the justice for the justice seekers? Where's the healing for the healers? Where's the, okay, I got it, we good. Now we know what to do. Let's move forward. Where is that for y'all? You're doing nothing wrong. You want change. You want to be free. You want to be at peace. You want to be looked at as a normal human being. You want to be left alone. You want people to stop pointing the finger at you and running and hiding. God said, you asked me for a new opportunity. And I told y'all the other day, with these opportunities, we got to see some things. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we have to see it. So God is literally serving up to you what has been going on in your life on a silver platter. You can choose to believe it or not. Just like these people. They chose to believe or not. The ones that chose to believe, these are people that you saw quitting jobs. These are people that you saw walking away and listening and heeding the warnings. They may not have told you that, but they walked away because they got it. Other people out here, this is all they see. They didn't walk away. They didn't walk away when they were warned, when their intuition said, this is not something you can make money off of. This is not somebody you can profit off of. This is not somebody you can sacrifice. Touch not my anointed. But they didn't listen. You do more than see the future, divine beings out here. You bring it forward. You are the literal earth angels in this world. And just because people don't believe, don't mean they get to do these things to you. So this situation is being rectified. I said weeks ago about the FBI investigations. It's been coming out on the cards. So when I say there are people in the justice system who see you, not everybody is corrupt. Some of y'all, a lot of your city, town, whatever, yeah, there may be some, okay? But on the federal level, they see what you're trying to do and what's being done to you. Some of you guys, we'll talk about that another time. But that had to come out. Because the justice system right now, I just saw it in reverse. You guys, it's not working. Something, they're not getting it. Changes aren't coming fast enough for the Most High. The justice system is now trying to cover up what they've done to you. You can't cover up what's been done. This is why I say you can't cover up what's already been seen. When it's been seen, it cannot be unseen, chosen ones. This is the year for illumination. Look up the number 7. This isn't just Kayla talking. Look up what the number 7 means and what the energy holds. This is 12 months of this energy. This ain't just the energy of 7 one time. All year, number 7. Look up 7. And now you will see what has been hidden from you and why now is the time for it all to come out. Time is very important here. Time is of the essence, clearly. We got chosen beings out here, people trying to sacrifice chosen beings. No, it's not happening. Y'all talk to your guides and you believe with all your heart and they coming through. Thank you for allowing me to be the clearest vessel for you. These people are about to suffer from some bad karma. Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. Yeah, for the past and what they tried to keep hidden, what they tried to bury. Some of y'all, who they tried to bury. I'm talking about y'all, meaning who they tried to take down, destroy. Others of y'all, you're about to see the change. You're about to sit back and be able to watch karma in these people's lives. Because you know, God told you, relax. Vengeance is mine, remember? Remember God saying that when he was going through this storm? The Hierophant, vengeance is mine. Not you. And vengeance isn't even mine. I'm just the speaker. So I don't want people to think that I think anything other than what I'm saying. When I'm called, when I'm chosen to do a thing, I do it. And I remember saying this, I'm moved by my heart, Queen of Cups. How can we for so long be having so much watching and ain't no change? I understand these things take time, but 4 years, 4+? What's going on here? Y'all have shown things, you guys have sent things have been seen on camera, and still it's like when the time comes for you to resolve these situations, 5 of Swords, this is these people. Oh, we don't know, we can't find anything, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, of course they do. Confirmation. Keep listening to your heart and allowing Most High to remove these burdens, because he will. You just sit here right now. Some of y'all, you just need to sit down and a lot's gonna come. Some of you guys, you need to be sitting today. Some of you guys, you need to relax. Some of you guys, you're gonna need to nurture on yourself. Because whatever was stuck, remember, if it's up, then it's stuck. The stuck energy, hangman, they wanted you to be stuck about your life. Today is the day, this Sunday, I'm trying to tell y'all, you're about to get some illumination. This is all coming because you loved on yourself. Because you healed. As you heal, you can see the unhealed in others, and it just becomes clearer and clearer and clearer as time goes on. There's no way you're going to be bound, stuck. People wanted you to think you were going to jail. People wanted you to think you were doing things that were illegal. People were trying to do, false lawsuits and, sue you. People were trying to say that you were doing things to bring them bad business. People were trying to lie on you and say the most. Some of y'all, you have people out here that word witchery. You may not be sitting behind no candles, but you run your mouth a lot. You got people around you that was running their mouths a lot, trying to make sure that everybody around you saw you in a certain light so that you couldn't get anything. We talked about this before. People running to these authorities and doing false reports, libel, slander, trying to defamate your character. Well, it's all being seen and why it happened and how it happened by people higher than these authorities that think They can sit high and watch low and judge and sacrifice. Who's the real criminals out here? This is what's coming out. For all of you who have had charges brought up against you, lies, they're about to see who is the real criminal. Y'all are about, this is why I say exalted. Some of you, I just heard, and a lot of readers are picking up on this, worldwide news coverage. Like, there's something here that's also the web, World Wide Web. But a lot of you guys, this is why I say you're meant to tell your story. You can see what's done in the dark to harm yourself and others. You're meant to remove that blockage for others. You're meant to make sure no one else has to go through or experience the form of injustice that you have. Closed mouth doesn't get fed. That's what I heard as well. People can't know that there's something going on if you don't speak about it. Fear. Who are the people that want you in fear? Not the people that want to help you. It's the people that don't want you to get the help. And you can see that in your everyday reality. You can see who's trying to help you, who and assist you, who is an asset. And you can see who's not. And for chosen beings, I'm sorry. The positions that these people hold where they were supposed to be assets to you because one, it was their job, and two, because God said so, they chose not to. They chose to take the other path. They chose to ignore their inner guidance. And now they're going to be in a place where they're sitting here looking at all the things they invested in and how all the shit's all spilt over when they had the opportunity behind them to do the right thing, when you were right there. But they chose F that. I can't see it, so I don't know what happened. How do I know what they said is true? Why would y'all lie about what happened to you, though? See what I'm saying? Investigations are happening also on the false teachings, practices of these occults, these corporations, because the Hierophant is an entity, a corporation. It's bigger than just God, but God controls these things. People don't think so. So when shifting happens in businesses and departments, it's because God's moving around like a thief in the night and stealing and snatching some joy. Because these people loved doing it to you. The false in all areas are going to be, it has to be exposed now. It has to. This energy has to clear. The people that worked behind the scenes to take down y'all healers, karma's coming. Heard the time is near. Fuck it, can't make it up. The time is near. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Y'all just sit back and wait. That's what your ancestors said. The change is coming. Sit back and wait. Everybody that tried to sacrifice you, they're going to show you. They're going to show you what they stood to receive if something happens. Oh yeah, it's about to get real. Some people were working on you every day because they were meant to take you out. Somebody paid them to take you out by way of manipulation, spell work, magic. But you're still here. This is why I said last night, they didn't plan for this. Well, we can just throw them a death ritual, they'll go away. We can just try to bind their throat chakras, they'll stop talking. No, you won't. You won't. Because when someone puts you in a corner, what does it make you feel like even more? A beast? A lion? You know, lions can't be tamed, right? Honestly. When they're in their natural element, I'm just saying. Okay, just saying who I am. I will protect the pride. I will stand up for my soul tribe and collective, my family, my friends, whoever you are. You support me, I support you. You don't? That's on you. We're all here to grow, evolve, and heal together. We're all here to work together to have these wishes fulfilled. This is why we're here. Like I said, there are, again, like I said about these lawyers. King of Swords is a lawyer. Okay, it could be a federal agent is what I'm getting. There's someone who's working on your case. He sees the truth. Whoever this person is, he sees the truth. He's been enlightened to what is happening in a situation. These are agents, like federal agents working on these investigations. This is what they were looking at. Fucking smoke screen. Where do we start? Doesn't that look like one of them boards in the police offices, in the stations? Y'all seen them police shows, don't it? When they're looking up at the board and all the evidence and all the stuff they got in front of them. This is why you guys got to keep talking. You want clarity for yourself. You want justice for yourself. Well, help these people figure out what's going on by giving these accurate messages. And the people that are trying to block or corrupt justice or tamper with evidence, because this is what's going on right now at this point. It's being seen as well. There's a female in a department that's tampering with evidence. You want to play with these chosen ones? There's a female in a department who's tampering with evidence. But we done here, right? Because y'all don't know nothing. Y'all don't know what you speak on. Y'all don't know nothing that you talk about. You're not in nowhere, none of these buildings, but you know exactly what's going on in real time. That's a gift. I ain't better no courthouse. That's a gift. And a lot of y'all, these people have been trying to block your gifts, shadow ban you. But the truth is here, and it will continue to be shown if these people continue to work against you. You will always see now who it is. You're being gifted sight to see who is working against you, Three of Pentacles. That's a true gift for some of y'all. Some of y'all, it's literally saving your life. Trust your gifts in challenging times, Queen of Cups. Divine Feminines, y'all been going through this. What's today's date? Is it a significant number? I didn't even look. Today is what? The 26th. February 6th. Something happened February 6th as well. I'm hearing about a court date or something. February 6th, something happened on the 6th. You guys might not have known about this investigation of this court date. But your spirit guides are giving you information. They're telling you what happened. So you're going to be like, when was this? I'm just telling you. Okay? Also, something here about 8, the number 8. Something may have started 8 years ago for you. Could have started way before you got on your journey. But yeah, you've been watched for a long time. You've been watched for a long time. Because like I said, these people in your family knew what you stood to receive. Just like you come on here and get these readings, and you're like, okay, this is weird though. Because when I get a reading, I'm not like, okay, what is my sister gonna get, my brother gonna get, my uncle, my cousin, like, who does that? That's weird to begin with. Those are weirdos. But some of you guys, like, it's like, just like you wanna know what's going on with your life, these people wanted to know what was going on in their life then, in your life. So like, say you had a sibling, we see the karmic energy. You had a sibling, right? Let's say your parents had a sibling, okay? Maybe there was some animosity there, right? And so someone in your family is spiritual, right? And maybe they tried to hide this because back in the day it was so taboo, right? Whatever the case, I'm unwrapping here, right? And they got into it, whatever. So maybe, this sibling found out this other sibling was pregnant or was gonna start a family, right? Initially, the first thing is, why do they get that? Okay? And then so now comes this jealousy, envy, greed, hatred, whatever, because you are doing your thing. You didn't do nothing, all you're doing is living, right? But on top of that, some of you guys who are spiritual have people that took it a step further and worked against whatever it was that was yours. Stealing. You didn't know because you didn't know they were into that. How many times have we heard that? I didn't know they did that. I didn't know they knew about that. Well, they did. You weren't supposed to know. You weren't supposed to wake up. Get what I'm saying? These situations, these people planned for you not knowing. They didn't plan for you to see the outcome. They didn't plan for the spells to break. They thought that they were going to keep doing their magic and it was going to increase the magic, not realizing their magic increased your spiritual power to see through that magic. So now everybody's stuck. The people that were doing it are stuck because they're wide open. These people are truly lucky that I'm not saying the names that are coming to me. There's a shakedown happening within the justice system because you guys have voiced your grievances. You voiced your grievances. They hear you loud and clear. The trumpet has been blown. I'm trying to tell you right the fuck now. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. I can't tell you when this is going to come. 8 weeks is what I just heard. 6 to 8 weeks. Some of you guys, you got 2 months here before you get communication. You feel it coming. I feel it coming. That energy, that's justice. That's God telling you through music, it's coming. My hand is on it. Trust me. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. That's what the Most High is saying. Worry not, my child. You got this. We got you. However it comes to you. God got his hand on a situation. And all you got to do is have your hand ready on that wand to take inspired action when them ships come in. That's it. When the dreams of your heart are right before you, God says make sure you pick up that wand that you have been sitting with, that was given to you. I'm hearing Tribe of Judah. And go towards your territory. There's something that's going to be given to you. It's yours. It's your spiritual inheritance. It's your birthright. Can't nobody take this. This is why they try to take you out in groups. Y'all are never supposed to know these things. It was meant to keep slowing you down. Knight of Pentacles. Who was the Knight of Pentacles? Remember we talked about this months ago? Who was the Knight of Pentacles? And I said it was going to come out. I don't know who it is in a moment. Only God enlightens me to see that. And so, like I said, y'all will be enlightened as well in your situation. God is, I said, coming in and knocking out anything unholy that's not divine, that's not for you. This is God. Most High, Hierophant, Tower, Star reversed. This is literally a fall from grace. This is literally the Most High coming in and saying, you ain't chosen. You ain't chosen. You ain't no star. You're not supposed to be in my house. Who granted you authority? Who told you you could enter? This is God literally. Someone is falling from grace because they denied God's orders, commands. I hope it wasn't that person I told to stand down last night. But there's a tower here. Somebody, if you try, Most High is saying, somebody will not recover from a situation when it comes to attacking a chosen being if they do not stop. And this is not me. The tower is extreme, 4242. And the tower is it's a fulfilling prophecy that something will come to someone that is trying to harm a chosen one. Anyone that is trying to harm their families as well. These are children here. They're innocent. You got higher ups doing things behind the scenes, exchanging information to children, schools, doctors' offices, doing weird shit. That ain't happening neither. That's getting exposed. Talked about children going missing, the system, this harvesting shit. It's all about the money. It's all about the dollar. God's seeing it. God's seeing what you're doing to his chosen and his chosen's children. How you're trying to weaken them and stop them from walking forward or moving forward. God's seeing it all. And he's seeing how you're doing it as well. I don't know who I'm speaking to. Confirmation. That shit's done. When it comes to the Most High's chosen, twins, this is a specific message for y'all. This ain't a specific sign, it's a message. When it comes to you, I told you God would move heaven and hell. Yeah, hell too. It's not going to happen to either one of you. You cannot be threatened by these forces or these powers. You know who you are. You guys needed this today. I said God comes in like a thief in the night. Why else? Because you got these same people that I'm talking about watching right now. Look at it. Page of Swords with the devil. These are these karmic entities, these covens, these groups, these witches, these warlocks. You see the cards that have been projecting on you. Oh shit, she saw. Oh shoot, he knows. That's why they're watching you. That's why you feel like, I always feel like Somebody's watching me. Yeah, because they are. They want to see if their magic work. Do you know it's me yet? But like I said, God moves like a thief in the night too. So these people think they're sending something to you quick, fast, and in a hurry. This is why they be watching you behind the scenes like this. Hiding behind fake accounts, fake realities. Again, you gotta remember, a lot of these people are being affected by their own magic right now. So this is why, again, a lot of these people will be losing their positions, and you will start to see other members of law enforcement stepping up in your situation. Some of you guys, you had cases, some of you guys, you filed reports. Nothing ever moved forward on those things because people weren't trying to help you. Sorry. But now these people are being ushered into these places for the specific purpose of helping you. And these people see clearly what was done in the past. 6 of Cups past, 7 of Cups illusions. My spirit guides give these messages to let you know, yeah, this message is for you. Whoever you are as a King of Wands, Divine Masculine, clarity is coming to you as well. It's been a lot this weekend, hasn't it? This is a transformation. This is a rebirth. When everything comes at once, you have to see a whole cycle to be able to let it go. So you're being shown what's happened. You're getting the clarity. You're getting the visions. You're getting the feelings. That's why I said it might be an emotional weekend. You're getting a lot. Decompartmentalize is what I heard. Spirit is helping you, even if you can't see it right now, to release some burdens, okay? They're taking the weight off of your shoulder and putting it where it's supposed to go, in the proper hands. And anyone who tries to impede, trample upon, stop this justice that God said is coming for you because he's watching, tower for them and everything they thought they stood to receive for doing so. God's not playing with y'all no more, chosen ones. These people will experience backfire after backfire, after tower, after loss, until God is happy, until God is pleased. Just like you had to. There's a shift here. And the last will be first, and the first will be last. There's no other way I can say this. I said it 4 years ago. This is just tiring. 9 of Swords in reverse. One final card for these people. Most High, what did you want to say about these justice situations? Like, minus all of the BS. Open communication. This is free-flowing information. This is from God to my ears to you. There ain't no blockages in my communication with Source. The messages you're receiving, these 8 of Wands, it's coming from above. You see them hitting the ground, right? Okay. Don't you worry about a thing. Sing, I'm hearing sing. Somebody out there, don't you worry about it. Don't worry about a thing. Because just like you're being watched, so are they. Just like people are trying to, this is why they say your enemies have enemies. These people don't realize along their path of doing people dirty, right? That they have done people dirty that they probably shouldn't have done dirty, that they should have been better to. God, in every situation in people's lives, God will show them, okay? Be good to that person, or, maybe they're a good person, or, da-da-da-da-da, and you ignore that and you go against that. You do that your whole life. You've created enemies everywhere you go. You got people that don't like you everywhere you go because this is how you are. But when you're a good person and you walk around and you hold yourself as such and you're accountable for your actions, this is not the same outcome. So these people want people to come up against you. The only people that are coming up against you are the people that are doing you dirty. It's not random people. They don't know you. But these people out here, they want to send you the energy of conflict, defeat, confusion, endings, that rituals, what we talked about earlier in the week, what was being sent to me. But these people are out here actively every day doing people dirty. You heard I said actively, right? And duty, and well, I didn't say duty, but active duty. Something here about active duty as well. This is actively going on. So when they try to send you enemies and send you karmics, what ends up happening is God says, okay, all right, All right. You know, you did this person dirty 5-7 years ago, right? That's why I keep saying 5 to 7. You know, remember when you did this person dirty 5 to 7 years ago? Well, I'm gonna put it on their spirit what you truly did. So you think you want to bring an enemy to my chosen one? All right, I'm gonna work on the heart of this person that you hurt, right? And I'm gonna make them see what you truly did to them, and then I'm gonna allow your enemies to come for you. This is how God works. This is justice. This is how spiritual justice manifests in the real life street. You can't do things to people and think you're gonna get away with it. There are people that are living a certain way and they just want to be left alone because they understand this. And there are people out here that want to do whatever they want to do and think they can bring their shit to you. But they can't, because even your enemy has enemies. Y'all chosen beings don't have no enemies. That's why you're still here. No one can think of a reason why you shouldn't be. You haven't done nothing to hurt nobody. You ain't trying to harm nobody. You're a good person. You have a good heart. You got a good soul. You're giving. You're loyal. You're honest. You're open. Like, what more could a person want? So this is why when people be expecting or waiting for something to happen to you, when they turn around, they got a problem. Because they're actually out here living that life, being dirty, doing wrong to people. Everything that you put out there, everything that you wish for, will happen to you. You ain't out here, chosen beings, wishing for harm for nobody. Quite the opposite. You're wishing that they heal because you can see what's coming for them. But then you're crazy. Nah. Allow those people to be where they're going to be. Because God said he got something for that you can't see. Whoever you are. It's in God's hands. These people don't believe in God? Well, they're going to force to. They're going to be forced to. They're going to be forced to see something higher than they've been seeing. Because you are not an enemy to these people. You were here to help them. God said, you don't want my blessing? You don't want this chosen person on your side? Okay. Well, I've been talking to their guides. And I'm going to tell them, go for this opportunity. F the past. God said, I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them what it is. F them people from the past. 6 of Cups in reverse. And go after this new opportunity relentlessly. This is what God's going to say. Because greater that is in you than in this world. These people are worldly. All they care about is that dollar. You out here freeing souls. You see that star within that pentacle? You understand the value of life. Keep doing what you're called to do because you're saving many. You're freeing many. You're giving people their sight. People don't realize what you do out here and why. You give people back their sight. I once was blind, but now I see. That's y'all out here giving these messages of clarity. Keep giving people their sight. Ain't no physical glasses we talking about. Keep giving people their sight. Keep allowing people to know their freedoms, their rights, their liberties. That's what y'all are here to do. Uphold true justice so we can see what we haven't been having here. And that's it. So y'all trust your gifts. You've had these gifts, and since you were a child, like I said, Page of Cups is a child. Someone has tried to kill him. Someone has tried to squander your joy. Dream snatches, all this weird people around you and your family. Okay, this has been going on since you were born. People knew from the start of your life that you were meant to be something. Just like we know now about ourselves now, they knew then before we got here. Understand? This is nothing new. We're just awakened to it. Keep giving people their sight, especially these masculines out here. A lot of masculines, I know in my family, a lot of the women are around, but a lot of the masculines end up dying. I'm like, what's going on with these women in my family where all these men is dying early and all these women is living old? Think about it. Okay? And then we talking about stealing money, stolen money, and all this other stuff. Yeah, things are being seen. You got aunts that's been married 4 or 5 times and all their husbands is dead. Let's think about it. Well, damn, did she have some? I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying things are being seen, okay? Don't think anything is too crazy. Like I said, trust the visions you get. You wouldn't be getting them if they weren't for you. I love you, and whatever comes next, comes next.